A gentle warm up, you take the arms up, you take it over your head, you spread your fingers wide, you lift your hips, and as you exhale, you slowly bring the arms back down by your side. We move with mindfulness, we move with awareness. Feel the hands gliding through space. You stretch, lengthen, you can tighten and hold, lift your hips off the floor, and exhale, slowly bring the arms back down. Integrate your gratitude practice here as you inhale and you take the arms up. Breathe in gratitude for your breath. And as you exhale, feel the air touching your hands. Next inhalation, breathe in gratitude for your family life, that what has made it possible for you to be here. How far can you trace this gratitude back? As Martin Luther said, before we leave the house in the morning, we're already in debt to half of the world. Maybe you want to say thank you for the families who planted the coffee beans hundreds of years ago. There's always something to be grateful for. And then inhale, take the arms over your head while you're breathing gratitude for your body. This is miracle beyond a miracle. And then slowly lower the arms back down by your side. Again, you can breathe in gratitude for your teachers and their teachers. For the ability and the opportunity to be part of this golden chain of students all around the world. People gather in empty spaces, in empty rooms, to share and to be part of the yoga community. There's nothing in those rooms. No chairs, no wine, no food. Then we can hug the knees onto the chest. So rocking a few times from side to side. So this is the folded pose. You can hold this for 2 to 5 minutes. But we're going to just use it here for gentle warm-up. So making a circular movement with your knees together. Massaging around the base of the spine. In one direction. And then we can go into the other direction. Now with your hands on the knees separately, make 5 outward circles with your knees, refreshing the synovial fluid in your hip sockets. And then go the other direction, anti-clockwise. Bring your arms in line with your shoulders. Keep your knees here towards your chest. Now take your knees over to the right elbow, keeping the left shoulder down. Only take the knees as far as what's comfortable. Draw it away from the elbow, bring it back to center. So you create like an infinity sign here with the knees. You take it over to the left side, as close to the elbow as you can. Draw it back in line with the pelvis. Come back to center. Take it over to the right. And move with the breath. Inhale to center. So this is a soft yang. Warm up to the spine. Soft twist. Exhale. Last time to the right. And then we can finish on the left. And now release your feet to the floor. You can take your right leg over your left leg. And then drop your knees here over to the left side. So if your knees fall to the bolster under your knees, you can. If the shoulder lifts off, that's fine. If the knees or legs on the floor and the shoulder lift off, it's fine. But have the part that's lifted off, either the knees or the shoulder supported. Make sure that you're comfortable. So twist, stretch very much the thoracic spine. We feel it in the lumbar because of the pull on the lumbar thoracic fascia. must happen between T11 and T12. We stretch here through the obliques, and you possibly feel it very strongly into the gluteals, down the outside of your thigh, which is where our IT bands run. And this is the energetic pathway of the gallbladder meridian. So you breathe and you relax into your shape. Your body becomes like an ice cube. You allow yourself to melt and soften. Scan the body. If there's still any tension in the body, let it go. Breathing into that. Allow yourself to dissolve, to melt. There's a neutral twist. Our knees is in line with the pelvis. At any time, of course, if you want to explore the stretch to go deeper into it, you can always lift your knees slightly higher if you rather get a lower back stretch than a buttock stretch. Every yin posture is like a mini meditation. An opportunity for us to escape the busyness of our lives. We come into stillness as if you're coming into a cocoon or a temple. Slowly come back to center. Uncoil your legs. Uncoil. A few breaths here, just feeling the sensations on the right side. And now let's come into banana. So we're going to work again through the right side. So straighten your legs over towards your left side. And then take your arms up and over, bums on the right side here. And long, sweet lateral stretch. Feeling into the sensations, into the lengthening of your right side. Both heels can be onto the floor, the feet relaxed, there's no tension in the foot. You can wiggle your feet a little bit just to let them get the idea, it has to be soft. You can check out if there's still tension there. Feel how we stretch and lengthen here through the waist, and how the stretch go from the outside of your thigh all the way down towards the fifth and the fourth toe. So as we lay here a banana and we stretch the outside of the body, we also stretch the back of the body, the middle part of the body, through the buttocks, along the outside of your thigh, and we also stretch the outside of the top of the body, through the outer quads. Feel how we stretch and lengthen the tummy muscles, the obliques, the transverse abdominals, the waist muscles. And every time as you breathe deeply, feel how your lungs expand and how the bones in between your rib bones expand. Feeling that nice opening and lengthening in the intercostal muscles. This is a very beneficial stretch. Your arms over your head. You open your lymphatics under the arms. This keeps our breast and our lung tissue healthy. So We're holding this today for 3 minutes. You can hold it for 5. And if you do both sides, it means you get a double whammy. So there is a 6 to 10 minute opening for the lymph nodes under your arms. It's very healing. Very cleansing and purifying for the lymphatics, the breast and the lung tissue. Right, we can slowly come out. It's just 3 minutes. Spread your arms and your legs wide. Feel into the rebounds here. Feel into the sensations on your right side. How does it feel different from the sensations on the left side? The movement that you feel below the skin, the tingling, the pulsing, the streaming, that is the chi. That's the life force that keeps us alive. This is one of the main purposes of the Yin Yoga practice. To enhance the chi. Now let's do the other side, so you can bend your knees. Take your left leg over your right leg. And again, drop your knees here over to the right side. You can bring your arms in line with your shoulders. You can have support under the arm if the shoulder lifts off. One pulse to bend, the hand. Okay. So if you struggle to cross your legs, some people have got the ability to physically cross and adduct their legs, then you can just stack your knees rather than cross. If you want to rather stretch your back, then your buttocks, then you lift your knees higher towards your armpits. Like Chrystel is just lifting higher. If you want to stack, it's okay.
And now it's just this negotiation between like pulling back. So it's like a little bit of weight there.
Okay. You can always, you said for you it's easier to cross with this leg there, the foot there, right?
Like this behind.
Okay, so
I've got a hip braid.
Okay. So lovely corkscrew action as we twist here all up the spinal column. Squeeze, Mula Bandha, Muladhara, Svatisthana. Our heart is open. It helps to shift any stagnations along the central channel of the spine. And the back, we nicely squeeze our kidneys. Very detoxing for twists. And with the diaphragm, we squeeze the digestive organs. And we breathe deeply. So we're sending messages to the heart, the vagus nerve, and the parasympathetic nervous system that we, or even though we stress the body physically, we remain calm. So we train our mind to deal with stresses in our daily life. So relax and melt into it. Feel into the stretch here over the buttocks, along the outside of your thigh. This stretch will give you a lovely release if you suffer from any sciatic issues. bring your knees back to center. You can uncoil your legs. Let's have a couple of breaths here. You can have your knees together, your feet wide, just to tune into the sensations, the release here, the rebound of the stretch on the left side of the body. And now take your feet over as far as you can to the right side of your mat. Take your arms up. You can push into the heels and shift the bum a little bit further over, especially in times when it's cold, so that the body stay on the floor and you don't end up on the cold floor. The feet relax, the ankles, you can give them a little shake, and then just melt. So behind your closed eyelids, look down into your heart. Feel the softening and the sinking. If you would like a stretch in the psoas like Nadine, so you've got a sore tummy, then you can bend that knee on that side and see if that's helpful. So you explore while you're in the shapes. You don't have to be like a mummy. Micro shifts. Does this feel safe? Does this feel doable? Find a place where the sensations are sweet, not overwhelming. Sensations should be doable. As we stretch the left side, we open under the diaphragm for stomach and spleen. We stretch and lengthen into the large intestine. Yoga works from the inside out. It is healing. It massages and squeezes our organs, and we breathe deeply. Belly breathing is an internal exercise for your organs that hang from and sit on top of your diaphragm. If your mind wanders, use a mantra. I'm breathing in. I know I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. I know I'm breathing out. Slow in and out, the coming and the going. Stretch the outer layer of the body on the right side. Pay attention to sensations that you may be experiencing here in the fifth toe, the fourth toe, maybe the third or the second toe. Any sensations in the hip, in the waist, under the diaphragm. Feel as you breathe how the lungs expand, the ribcage expand and the waist lengthen. Banana stretch is a lovely lateral stretch. It helps to keep our ribcage flexible. When you have a flexible ribcage, you can breathe to your full capacity. And slowly start to lower the arms down by the side. Come back to center. Straighten your body and then stay here. Feel the rebound. So in the rebound, we explore the sensations below the skin. You feel the shift the movement, the tingling, the pulsing, the streaming. Maybe there's an impulse going through. It's a sign that we activated the chi flow, the spirit that lives within you, the life force. So Yin Yoga is very much like a needleless acupuncture treatment. Okay, so now we can come into the stir-up. So you can bring your knees onto your chest, and then bring your elbows to the inside of your knees, holding onto your feet, your ankles, or behind your knees. You can also, if you wish, bring your elbows on the inside of your knees, bring your hands in prayer position. This is another way of staying in here. So this stretch target the back. Stretch from the coccyx up into your lumbar spine. If you want to make the stretch stronger in the back, then play around to the angle and the position of your coccyx. Tilt your tailbone up or tilt it down. And you feel it will give you a different stretch in the back. Wherever it feels sweet, nice sensation, and relax in there. I'm going to correct Paula that you can on the video see. If you want to need a correction, then you can go to your student and you place your hands there. Right. The knees wide, we stretch through the adductors, through the inner thighs, stretch in the back. We stretch the tendons of the hamstrings where they attach to the sits bone. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. I'm breathing in. You're free. I couldn't read from you later. She let go. She let go. Without a thought or a word, she let go. She let go of the fear. She let go of the judgments. She let go of the confluence of opinions swarming around her head. She let go of the committee of decisions within her head. She let go of all the right reasons, wholly and completely, without hesitation or worry. She just let go. She didn't ask anyone for advice. She didn't read a book on how to let go. She didn't search the scriptures. She just let go. She let go of all the memories that held her back. She let go of all the anxiety that kept her from moving forward. She let go of all the planning, of all the calculations about how to get it just right. She didn't promise to let go. She didn't journal about it. She didn't write the projected date in her day timer. She made no public announcement or put no ad in the paper. She didn't check the weather report or read her daily horoscope. She just let go. She didn't analyze wherever she should go. She just let go. She didn't call her friends to discuss the matter. She didn't do the 5-step spiritual mind treatment. She didn't call the prayer line. She didn't utter one word. She just let go. There was no one around when it happened. There was no applause or congratulations. No one thanked her or praised her. No one noticed a thing. Like a leaf falling from a tree, she just let go. There was no effort. There was no struggle. It wasn't good and it wasn't bad. It was what it was. And it is just that. In the space of letting go, she let it all be. A small smile came over her face. A light breeze blew through her. And the sun and the moon shone forevermore. Now you can just let go. Laying down and feeling into the sensations. Feel that release. There was a lot of compression in the front of the pelvis. There was a lot of stress through the inside of the thighs, through the adductors. With the knees wide, you can also stretch the buttocks and the glutes. We stress the tendons of the hamstrings. All the muscle groups of the lower thighs were involved here. Hip flexors, quads, adductors, hamstrings, gluteals. And now make your right leg long. So push into your right heel and then push into your left heel. So right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left, right, left. As you're marching on the spot. So we release the stagnation in the sacroiliac joint. Great movement in the pelvis. This release all stagnation. We call it the winding. The wind in the meridian pathways, and as well as called the winding exercise. Life force activation. Relax. Squeeze your right buttocks and squeeze your left buttocks. Right side, left side. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And now, as you bring the arms down by your side, you can slightly push into the elbows and rock and roll from side to side. Rock and roll. Let your feet flop like car wipers so the pelvis rolls. Rolling, rolling, rolling. You always go to somebody to help them and just stand at the top of them and just roll, roll, roll. And stop. And just feel that lovely flush down the legs, down the pubic bone. Very helpful for any issues inside the pelvic cavity, especially the reproduction organs. Right, you can hug your knees. Rock a few times from side to side. And then you can roll onto your right hand side and you can come up into the child pose. You can take the knees a little bit apart so there is space for the belly and the upper back. Go forwards as you take your forehead towards the floor. Lovely deep bend here for the knees and the hips, stretching all along the spinal column. As you breathe, feel how the spine lengthen and expand, how the ribcage widening out, and how your lungs has the ability to massage your shoulders. As the lungs expand, it stretch and open the muscles in between your shoulder blades. Fan-shaped rhomboids. So normally we hold child for a couple of breaths in between our postures to give the heart and the lungs a rest, the muscles a rest. And now we can use it as a yin pose. So a posture is not yin or yang. It's the way you do it. If you hold a posture for 2 to 60 seconds, then and breathe. By the time you breathe and your muscles held tight, then you do a Yang posture. If you relax the muscles and you hold the posture, which more become a shape for 2 to 5 minutes, it becomes a Yin stretch. This is a lovely deep bend for your knees and for your hips. You can lift the belly button here to bend your weight deeper into your hips and get the weight more off the knee. Walking your hands forward. Let's come up onto all fours. Coming into the bear, so tilting the tailbone like the cat, where we tilt the tailbone up and looking up and then under. We do the same tilt in the pelvis, the coccyx, but also we roll from side to side. Create waves and ripples of your spine, stretching between the rib bones, through the transverse abdominis, and internal external obliques. Now turn your toes under and come to downward dog. Lovely stretch of the back layer of the body, all the muscles of the back involved here. We strengthen the wrist, we strengthen the fingers. Make sure your fingers are flat. Do you know arthritis is the most common disease on the planet? So we claw our hands every day. So as we push the hands here into the mat, we get rid of the stagnant synovial fluid in our tiny little finger joints. We bend one knee and then the other. Dancing dog, create waves and ripples with your spine. And as you bend the one knee, press into the back of the metatarsal. So you stretch the toes. Improve the flexibility of your toes. You can flex forwards and back over the toes. Massage the sinuses. Rotate around one direction and then the other. And change sides. Now we can swing the right leg up to the sky. Let's come forwards into the sleeping swan. So bring your knee towards your right hand. And you slide back with your left leg. So coming up here on your fingertips and lift your pelvic floor. Lift your fingers to back off that front knee. If anybody has a knee issue, then you roll to the side and you bend the back leg at 90-degree angle. The main target area is the buttocks, the glutes. The iliotibial bands, and then the back leg, the hip flexor. So come forwards here, releasing down. This is the sleeping swan. You can have support under that front thigh if it's not on the floor, if it's not comfortable. If it is not uncomfortable, then just stay and relax. Walking the elbows forwards if you can, so that you can open the breastbone towards the earth. You can twist, like Nadine, if you want to get a twist for the thoracic and cervical spine. Maybe if twisting for you towards the right is not feeling right, then you twist like towards the left. So make micro shifts. Explore your edges. Feel into the body. Where does it feel safe and doable? Where do you need a stretch? When there's pain in the body, there's stagnation of chi. just like the twisted roots, sleeping swan can give us a nice release of the sciatic nerve area. So let's stay stretching this side. So leaning here towards your right side, and as you come up, swing your left leg forwards and be in the half butterfly. Right, so the foot's here on the inside of your femur, and you can take this leg out as wide as you can. So by taking the legs wide, we stretch our adductors, right? The liver meridians. So going towards your foot as far as you can, and somewhere the body will stop. That's your edge. This is the edge where we want to be. We can't go further or beyond because there is bone, muscle, and in the way, bone and muscle compression. If you wanted to go deeper here into it, be muscular, we become unengaged, you soften the straight leg, you can have your arm underneath so that there's this release, and then relax the back muscles. Give that lovely stretch in the back. After a long day of sitting, the lumbar thoracic fascia in the back, this triangle in the back, can get very tight. And the 5 stretches can be very detoxing. So here you have an option, you don't have to be on top of the straight leg. If you shift your torso to the middle, does it feel better? Maybe it will intensify the stretch for the right inner thigh for you. Maybe it will take the pressure off the transverse abdominis. Slowly come up, start your spine. Now let's go from here into the shoelace. So take this leg across, sitting between your heels. So there's various options of shoelace. We can do the tight shoelace, we can do the loose shoelace, we can do the straight shoelace, or we can do square, crab, or square, and you stack the knees, right? So otherwise just in front. So the left leg on top or in front, and then come forwards as far as you can. Stretch the back, we stretch again the buttocks and the glutes. Doesn't matter if you're up here or if you go down there. Sometimes very bendy people feel it stronger up here because it reaches into a different target area. The target areas that we're trying to stretch is wide, you know. The glutes are big, the iliotibials are wide bands of tough fibrous fascia that we try to stretch. If you feel the strain too much in the neck, let's lift the chin so there's no tension in the cervicals. Get it more into the back. You can support the head with the hands under the chin or onto the forehead. And you can rest the fingers in where the eyebrows start, stimulating the blood regime. Nice buttock stretch, stimulating our gallbladder chi. Releasing sciatic nerve issues. And you can slowly come up, stack the spine, around, top of over, and then you can walk forwards and uncross your legs, and then back into the bear. Roll around here, tucking the tailbone up and down, create movement. So we slide our layers of intrinsic back muscles over one another. We melt the fascia, the connective tissue. Then your toes under, come back into downward dog. Dancing dog. Bend one knee and then the other. Create waves and ripples with the spine. Really stretch the soles of your feet, the toes. Take your feet a little bit further back, Louise, so you get more of a plantar fascia stretch. And now swing your right leg up to the sky. No, left leg, right? Left leg up. And bring it forwards, knee to the left, foot to the right. Slide back off the straight leg. And back off here, off the front knee. So this is not a knee stretch. You don't want to feel it too much in the knee. You want to feel it in the buttocks, in the outside of your thigh and the back leg. So rolling sideways will change the target area of the back leg. We'll take it more to the inner thighs, straighten it, we'll take it more to the front of the thighs. So choose your poison and come forwards. And then the third option in the sleeping swan is from baby swan or flying swan. When we lift the foot high, right? The back leg does not really matter. And then you come forwards, just resting here on the femur, not on the shins. You don't force the upper body in any place. You just go straight forward where it feels comfortable and doable. So for me, in the flying swan, I get enough lovely back stretch in quadratus lumbaris and in the transverse abdominis. So the secondary target area changes. The main target area is still the gluteals and the iliotibials. And breathe. So you can tune into the breath, and if the breath changes during the in postures, if it gets too soft, maybe then we can go a little bit deeper into it. So the breath doesn't have to be loud. You know, it's not an ujjayi breath in here. Your neighbor doesn't have to hear you doing it. It is soft and easy. It's a comfortable breath. You can visualize you take it into areas of the body that we're stretching to send more energy there. If there's an agility to the breath, then it means you've gone too far, too deep. Then you need to back out. Right, and you can slowly come out, stacking the spine. Now we're going to come back into shoelace on the side, so you bring the neck over or in front, or the ankles can cross, or the legs can stack, and then go forward as far as you can. Most of us doing shoelace, pull us slightly loose, the rest of us slightly tight. Okay. It doesn't matter. We stretch the buttocks, we stretch the outside of the thighs, we stretch the hip rotators, we compress the adductors, we stretch the back. Doing a forward bend. We did a lateral stretch, left to right. We did a twist, left to right. We're doing a forward bend in the shoelace. Now we're going to come up and out of this into complete this side. We're going to come into our half butterfly. So legs wide, so we stretch through the inner thighs. And again, we're going forwards, either to the side or to the center. Where does the body need to stretch today? Which part of the inner thigh hurts? Which part of the back? Feel this better. So explore, find a place where it's doable, where it feels sweet, and where it feels safe to stay. So what is left for us to do? Forward bend, twist. Both sides, lateral stretches, both sides. Pardon? Back bend. 6 ranges of movement of the spine. You can go on. You can send them on. You know, if some very bendy person wants more of a challenge here, then you can tell them they can go into a side twist, right? Taking the arm over towards the foot, but if the arm is hanging in the air, then you tell them to square their torso, short collarbones to the floor. So our arms and legs should be supported so that we can get a deeper joint stretch. The hand and foot position either helps or inhibits the stretch. It's not important where the hands and the feet are. It's the least important in the stretch. Right, slowly come up. Okay, we're down the whole side. And now we can come onto our front. So for a back bend, we can start in the swings. So with swings, we just fold the arms are under the shoulders here. You just hold on to your elbows. If you want to make it more of a challenge, Then you can come up into the seal. So with the seal, we turn our hands out like the flippers of a seal, and that will, here it's easier for the arms to bend. If you straighten the arms and you turn the hands out, it helps the elbow to lock. And then the long bones of the body is supporting us. And then the other option, which is very nice, if you want a bolster, Chrystel, you want a bolster? No? You want a bolster? No. So the other option is to do this, right? You support your ribcage. When your ribcage is supported, your bones relax more and you get a deeper joint stretch. And then anytime if it's too intense, you back up, you go forwards. Your back muscles hang soft like hammocks. Visualize you breathing in from your pubic bone all the way up to the crown of your head. And let the breath slide on your back. You're just hanging and relaxing. If there is any tension in the back, you play around to the position of your feet. If you take it wider, it might decrease the intensity in the spine for you. If you bring it closer and slightly engage the adductors, it might bring you some relief. Doesn't matter where you are. If you're up really high, it will start with a different segment of your lumbar spine. If you come down, it will give you a target again into a different segment. So Nadine is quite an impressive back bend there, right? So for her up here, it's going to be very different from being down there, right? So where does it feel nice for you the best? Where do you feel you get the best benefit in the stretch? Up. And there's where you go. But our back is very different. Every day the back and the spine is different. Our back very much influenced by our state of mind. Down there, more of a...
It's different, it's not
Yeah.
down.
Good for you to teach that because you want to hit nice cuts as well. Yeah, so higher up, more maybe hip flexor stretch, right? So let's now, not very long, come back down. And then push back towards child. That is nice counter stretch for the back bend is child. And then come forwards onto all fours, turn your toes under. Or actually you don't have to come back into dog. If you wish, you can. Otherwise, just step your right foot forwards between your hands. And now we're in the dragon pose, right? So here, from dragon, we can just go from a forward bend to a back bend. We can straighten the front leg, bring your head towards your knee. Bend your fingertips to stimulate the upper body cheek. Bring your back knee to the floor. Paula, you could back knee there. Put your bolster on your quads there. Exhale, come
this leg. Sorry.
Wherever your back knee is.
Sorry, it's okay. No.
Okay, so we straighten the front leg. And then we bend the front leg, come forwards, drop the knee out to the side, so we're in the back bend. And as we exhale, we go forwards, we stretch the hamstrings, we're in the forward bend. We're not much doing muscular work here. And then if you bend the knee, drop it out to the side, you're in a back bend, right? And go forwards. Inhale. Drop the knee and looking up. Feel a nice stretch going all the way through the front. Exhale. Inhale. And now we can stay here for the dragon. So let's engage the upper body by creating movements with the upper body. So it doesn't matter where you go with the upper body, you're now getting a hip flexor stretch through the back leg and stretching through the rectus abdominis, right? And this creates a back bend. So you can come down if you want to be off the back knee, turning the toes under, and then come into your gecko on your elbows for support. if you want to get more of an active practice here to strengthen the upper body, then you can do a few push-ups here. 5 to 10, doesn't matter how many, or just 2 or 3. And then, of course, the other option is to create a soft yang flow with the arms. So gliding through space. You can bring your hand to heart, reach back, lift the breastbone, bring the hand back to your heart, touching your heart before you reach out again. You can come up into a dragon to show your wings. And you can reach and make Tai Chi arm movements here. Open your heart. If you wish, you can engage for Paula's breath, right? Exhale, pushing forwards. Inhale, draw back to center. And pushing out to the side. To exhale. And draw back to center. Pull up and just sit on the mat.
Yes, on the leg.
Exhale, pushing forwards. Inhale, gather. Now lift all the weight off your shoulders. Push it up to the sky. And do a lovely back bend. Reach far back if you can. And lower the hands. Gather the chi. Bring it back down. And then you can come back into your flow. Now reach over and twist and stretch. You still get a nice stretch for the back hip flexor. Reach behind you. Reaching up. And to anybody who wanted to more of a challenge in the hip flexor, and they have support under the knee, right, can come into the little dragon or this dragon holding onto your foot. Right? But make sure you've got knee support.
So where's the bolster? Is it on your
quads? On the quads. Yeah, you can take it higher up, right? And there's no pressure on the knee.
Yeah, that's
and there's freedom in the knee. And then we can change sides. So press into both hands, stay back here into dog. And then swing your left leg up and bring it forwards. When you're ready, we can come back into our dragon. Have support. Padding if you need. Nice to have padding under the knee if there's any issues there. Straighten your front leg, bring your head towards your knee as you inhale, come forward, drop the knee out to the side. Looking up, exhale. Forward bend, hamstring stretch, inhale. Looking up, from a forward bend into a back bend, from a forward bend, back into a back bend. And we really open here in the hip flexors. And now we can stay here again. Freedom of movement, creating stretches. You can hold on to your back knee again. You can stay up here and come to your gecko. If you done gecko on the other side, again, your push-ups here. Strengthening the upper body. And twist towards the knee. Sweeping the arm back. Gather the chi, bring it forwards. Get your support on a bolster so that you, or your quads on the bolster if you want to do the knee too for a yang flow, so that Paula's breath. Lift your wings. As you exhale, pushing out to the sides. Inhale, gather. Back to center, blow your Miriam on your kiss. Back to center. Be ready for your line breath to awaken the Shuddha. Breathe through and gather the chi, bring it back down your crown to your heart. And reach, inhale. Lift the wings, pushing out to the side. Blow your trumpet. Go back to center. And pushing forwards, blow a Marilyn Monroe kiss. Go back to center. Lift all the weight off your shoulders and roar like a lion. Feel that strong sensations here in the lungs and the throat to release all the stagnancy in descending the chi. Bring it back down. After we lift and rise it all up. And come back into your dragon. Just flow and release. And then step your back foot to your front foot. And come into your squat. So we can start here by just hanging in the dangler. Soften your knees. Stretching the hamstrings. Now bend your knees and come into your squat. Create a figure of 8 here with your pelvis. You can also use the elbows to push the knees out wide. Lovely stretch for the lumbar spine. Deep bend for your knees and your hips. This stretch, bend in the knee will keep your lumbar thoracic fascia healthy, moist, preventing dryness, brittleness and stiffness of not only the spine but also the knees and the pelvis. So do this every day in every class. Extend to do this at home twice at least a day. We were born to do this 2 or 3 or 4 times a day. And we hardly ever do. And now we can lay back in our flying butterfly. So bring the soles of your feet together. And then lay back and take the arms over your head. It's lovely inner thigh stretch. Lovely resting pose. This is a stretch that we can do before we fall asleep at night. When the chi flow is strong, our minds are calm. We're going to set a timer here for 2 minutes. You can save your wish. So from here, we're going to go into Yoga Nidra. Allow the earth to support your body. You're sinking and melting down. All you're aware of is the breath. Feel how the breath settles down. Feel into the sensations in your hands. Incorporating a little bit of facial exercise there in the full part-highest breath. As it activates some chi life force for you in your face and your neck. Your breath is quiet and even. You observe the slow coming and going, the in and the out. Visualize you breathing in from your crown all the way down to your feet. And you feel a wave of relaxation sweeping over your entire body. Feel how it feels as if the muscles are starting to melt and fall off your bones, dissolving into the earth. If you wish to, straighten your legs. You can bring your arms back down by your side. Allow yourself to simply just be. If you want a blanket, you can cover yourself up. You've got nothing to do now. Nowhere to go. eyes relax into pools of darkness. In your inner vision, see the most beautiful scene in nature, the place where you would most like to be. Whatever you see as beautiful. Whenever it is the mountains or the ocean, the perfect beach, a garden, your secret garden. So intensify this beauty. There's mountains, see the peaks covered in snow. You might want to be by a river. Visualize trees and animals, following clouds in the sky. Breathe in the clean, fresh air. You breathe the clean, fresh air deep into your heart. And here in your heart, you feel and connect to the love that you have for Mother Nature. Allow this love to become so strong that you can feel it in every cell of your being. Your love for Mother Earth. Feel as that your whole being is growing and expanding with this love. Then imagine you take it, all that love, and you condense it into a small ball. And all this love that you have for Mother Earth, your intention is now to send it all the way down to the core of the earth. You send it with the intention that Mother Earth feels that you have this enormous love for her. Send it deep down into her heart, and then you wait. You wait for Mother Earth to send her love back to you. And she always will. You are a child of her. When Mother Earth returns her love to you, it will be as sweet as that very first time when your own mother looked into your eyes. That pure love, that unconditional mother love. You feel this love moving through your body. Let it move into every cell of your being. Let it move into your life body and all that you are, from your physical to your astral, your energetic body, and then into your causal body. You stay connected with this love as if you are held safely in the hands of Mother Earth, the Divine Mother. Now, if it feels and seems right, without breaking that connection with the Divine Mother, turn your attention to the Divine Father. He who is the rest of creation, other than the earth. So in your inner vision, see the endless night sky with a multitude of stars. See the Milky Way and all the planets, the sun and the moon. See the beauty of creation and feel the love that you have for the Divine Father, that universal love. Allow this love to grow stronger and stronger until you feel ready to burst in tears. Show enormous love for the universe. And then gather this love now again in a tiny little golden ball. Condense it into this ball, and then you're going to send this ball up into the heavens. And send it into the night sky, maybe to the North Star, or maybe to the moon, or to the sun. And again you wait, just as with Mother Earth. The Heavenly Father will send His love back to you too. When you feel this love returning, which always will, allow it to move into every cell of your body. Allow it to spread out into your light body and all that you are. Now realize, at this moment, you are infused in the love of the Divine Mother and the Divine Father at the same time. To experience this pure, enormous amount of love. To realize that you are the Holy Trinity, manifested here on earth, the Divine Mother, the Divine Father, the Divine Child, all bound by the love in this holy triangle. And without breaking the bonds of love between the Divine Parents, simply allow this awesome power of love to come into your body and stay here in your body, as well as all around you. You are a child of the universe, a child of Mother Earth. You are a child of the enormous power, source, and feel that source within you as the force. Believe in yourself. Believe you are one with all of that. As you rest here now, say to yourself, I am strong. I belong here. I am perfect. I am love. Allow yourself to dissolve in this pure love. And then from your heart to any other heart, can you now send out love? Any heart that comes to mind. Animals, friends and family, insects, birds, the fishes in the sea. Maybe you want to send your love to places where there's love needed, like war-torn countries, or orphanages, retirement homes and hospitals. From your heart to theirs, sending out sparks of love all around the world. May all beings, everyone, everywhere, may all of us be free from all inner and outer enemies. May we all be safe wherever we are. May we all be at peace. all be happy. And most of all, may we all be willing to open our hearts to true love and kindness. Slowly start to bring your awareness back to your physical body and feel yourself as strong, healthy, infused in this enormous love. Feel the contentment into your heart. And wiggle your fingers and your toes to get your essence back into your extremities. Now take the arms over your head with a long stretch. Bring the knees onto your chest, rock a few times from side to side. Then you can draw it onto your right hand side, stay on the right side, and rock the palms of your hands together. There is a lot of heat and energy between your hands. Cup your hands and place them over your eyes. Add sparkle to your eyes. Draw the hands away from you. Press into your left hand. Come up from your right hand side. Come sitting with your palms together. Just feeling here into your heart. Palms touch your breastbone. Om Gate Paragate Parasangate Buddhisha Om Gate Paragate Parasangate Buddhisha Om Gate Paragate Parasangate Buddhisha Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Your hands stay forward. May you stay centered and quiet in a wakeful mind. Thumbs to your breastbone. Maybe be willing to open to the love, the kindness, the joy and compassion of the heart. And maybe have a little stretch. May we stay grounded, rooted and centered in our hearts. Namaste. Namaste. Bless you all.